Welcome to our fifth session. In the previous session, we opened to the idea that there is a wise face of anger, and this part of your anger is truly an ally. In this session, we'll be gaining an understanding of the emotion that is sometimes sitting on top of our anger or sitting below our anger. Have you ever walked up to a dog that didn't know you were there? And you end up startling the dog, and it suddenly lashes out at you, ready to attack. Well, just like this dog, for many anger erupters, those that lash out with aggressive words or actions, oftentimes underneath their steely anger armor is a huge well of fear. When fear is sitting underneath our anger, we may think and feel that we are angry, but we are actually just afraid. In those moments, we are using the fiery, righteous, and powerful energy of our anger to shield us from the intense vulnerability of feeling fear. Anger erupters sometimes don an armored anger jacket to conceal their fear. For many anger stuffers, those that deny, hide, and repress their anger and in turn collapse their boundaries and avoid conflict, oftentimes, sitting right on top of their anger is fear. For anger stuffers, their fear of being angry and the potential of losing approval, connection, or love is so great that they conceal their anger in a big, black, puffy fear jacket. Whenever I feel angry and my anger has a reactive heat to it that wants to lash out and bite, I oftentimes pause and ask myself, I wonder if I'm actually just feeling afraid right now. And likewise, whenever I'm feeling afraid or frozen and my fear feels suspiciously out of place given the circumstance, I pause and compassionately ask myself, I wonder if I'm feeling angry right now, but I'm afraid to feel it. This is a powerful process of getting underneath our emotions to connect with what is actually going on. Once we have the awareness that we are actually just afraid or angry, then we can more fully connect with ourselves and our true and felt experience in the moment. Essentially, we get present. From this grounded place of presence with ourselves and our true feelings, we can then take accurate and aligned action. To give you an example, when a child accidentally drops a plate on the ground and we yell at them, if we can instead pause and slow down and see that we just got startled by the sound of the plate, then we can apologize to the child for our fiery reaction by saying, I'm sorry I yelled at you, sweetheart. I actually just felt afraid by the loud sound. To deepen with this, let's bring this now into a guided meditation. So, when you're ready, go ahead and close your eyes, getting comfortable in your seat, taking some slow, soothing breaths. Coming into this moment and really feeling your breath deepen. Feeling your body land even 2% more in this moment in your chair. And I'll have you now recall an experience from your past when you reacted in anger, or perhaps should have responded with a boundary or anger. So maybe someone cut you down during a team meeting, or sent you a hurtful email, or someone cut you off in traffic. Whatever it is, go ahead and see this experience in your mind's eye right now. Begin to see this scenario playing out in front of you. And I'll just have you start with just noticing how you are reacting or responding in this scenario. If you erupt in anger, what does that eruption look like? If you stuff your anger, how are you organizing your thoughts or actions to stuff this emotion? And just staying curious and compassionate as you witness this scenario. If you are erupting with anger, go ahead and imagine you can hit the pause button and pause yourself in the middle of this experience, taking a deep breath and compassionately asking yourself, I wonder if I'm actually just feeling afraid right now. And just notice what arises as you ask that question. If this statement feels true, take a deep breath and try on saying, I'm willing to compassionately feel my fear right now. And with another deep breath, see if you can deepen into the vulnerability of your fear feelings, bringing in some kindness and curiosity. And try connecting with your heart right now by placing a hand on your chest and taking some deep, slow breaths. It's nearly impossible to continue to erupt in anger when we are connected to our hearts. And in this scenario, if you are stuffing your anger, I want you to imagine that you also can hit the pause button. Take a deep breath and try asking yourself, I wonder if I am just feeling angry right now. Again, notice what arises. Does this statement feel true? Taking some deep, slow breaths. And for the anger stuffers, if this statement feels true, take another deep breath and just say, I'm willing to feel my anger right now. This might feel scary, but see if you can deepen into the vulnerability of feeling your anger feelings while pressing your feet into the ground. You can even flex or massage your upper thigh muscles just to try to really stay here in your body as you do this. And for both you anger erupters or stuffers, just taking some final deep breaths, just noticing how this is all feeling. When you feel complete, I'm going to have you start to open your eyes, coming back to the room. We are practicing naming and normalizing our experience. And it's not uncommon for us to sometimes feel both anger and fear at the same time. When you name the emotions you are feeling, Bringing compassion and curiosity to your experience, it really helps you come back home into the wiser part of your brain so that you are in the driver's seat again, so that you can communicate and take action from this centered place. You did some great work today. Be proud of yourself. And when you're ready, I'll see you in the next session.